helping you with choosing a design for your manicure. Right. So do you have any ideas or thoughts on what you think you are going for? Okay. Well, I can definitely help you with that. So one thing that I find is very helpful is this book right here. Okay, this is a book on nail art. So it includes information on different colors, styles, shapes, and trends. Okay, so I'm going to take a look through this with you, and hopefully it will help us to decide exactly what you'd like to do with your nails, okay? Alright, so let's get to the right section here. Let's see, nail inspiration. When there's so much to choose from, it is hard to make a decision, especially if you're not someone who often gets their nails done at the salon. Okay, so here we have a section titled The Nail Salon Menu Defined. Okay, so there's a lot of different things. You might not know exactly what it means. So we can start right here. Okay. This one is a first option. It's pretty much a basic choice here, and that is perfectly fine. This is the standard manicure. Okay, this is a no frill service, which includes trimming. It also includes shaping, filing, and cuticle care, which could also include trimming of the cuticles, application of a cuticle oil, and a hand massage. And the painting of the nails might also be included. Okay, that's optional. If you find a color that you like, we can add that on in the end. I do have some samples out here. Okay, also a nice oil that we could use. So it's basically hand and nail care. Okay. Now that is our first option. Okay. So now our next look on this side, you see this is a French manicure. So that's another sort of natural looking design. So this is a classic nail design, and it often includes a sheer nude or pink base, and you can see it has the white tips. Okay, so this manicure can be done with any shape of the nail, which we will go over all of the different nail shapes, but you do most often see this style with a square or almond tip. Okay, so this French manicure starts with a basic manicure service and this specific design of the painting on the nail. Okay, so let's see what we have next. Okay, here we have the American manicure. Okay, so the American manicure is a style that is a subtle take on the French manicure. Now it includes a nude or cream base that is meant to mimic the natural color of the nails, and an off-white or nude tip. So it's not as dramatic, I'd say, as the French manicure. Okay, it's more of a subtle look. And of course, all of our manicures include the same basic grooming as in the basic manicure. So you can see the detail on the nails there. Okay. Next, we have a paraffin manicure. So a paraffin manicure is something you might choose if you're looking to treat weather-worn hands. Okay, so this service consists of a basic manicure, plus we include the addition of a paraffin wax treatment. Now, have you ever had a paraffin wax treatment before? It's a really lovely way to soften and moisturize your hands. The paraffin wax soothes the joints of your hands and fingers with moist heat. And after that, the hands are dipped into paraffin and allowed to dry. And then the wax is peeled off and the hands are massaged with a hydrating lotion. Very, very nice treatment for dry skin. Okay. Now down here we have the gel manicure. Okay. So for the gel manicure, we do promise chip-free wear for up to 14 days. The gel manicure is a long wear option. We follow the same steps as the basic manicure, except for the fact that the nails are then painted with a polish that is cured by a UV lamp. And the polish can be a solid color or it could be nail art if you'd like to choose that. So you can see the image there using the UV light on the polished nails. Okay. Now let's see here. Okay. So this one here, this is called a shellac manicure. This page. So the shellac manicure, it's similar to gel. They are both terms that are used interchangeably, but there is a difference. So this polished gel hybrid, it is the brand name of CND's in Salon professional product. So this one is set with a UV lamp for long wear like the traditional gel polish, but the shellac doesn't cause damage when it is removed. Okay, so if that's something that is important to you, you might want to consider that one. Okay. Right. And coming over to this side here. Okay, so let's have a look at this one here. This is a dip powder manicure. Okay. So this is like a gel manicure, but the dip powder offers a long chip-free wear. This service includes a basic manicure, which is followed by colored powder, which is see right here, this is the colored powder, and it's either dipped or poured onto the nails. So the powder is set with layers of adhesive rather than the UV lamp, which you saw in the gel manicure. And the dip powder can also be used to add some length to the nail instead of applying acrylic or gel extensions. Okay, I know there's a lot to consider here. And down below that we have the acrylic manicure. Okay, so the acrylic manicure is includes hard acrylic extensions, which you can see here in the image. See that? Now the acrylic extensions are made by mixing a liquid, which is called a monomer, and a powder, which is a polymer. So your manicurist can form the acrylics into any shape that you'd like. Could be square, coffin shaped. We'll go over all of the different nail shapes. So you can also add nail art or any kind of embellishments that you may want to, okay? Alright. Okay, over on this side here. Now here we have gel extensions. Okay. So now let's see. Alright, yes. So the gel extensions, these are definitely one of the most popular ways to add some length to your nails. Okay, the process of gel extensions involves a hard gel built on top of the natural nail, and then it is cured with a UV lamp. Okay, so your manicurist will use a nail form or a newer method where a pre-shaped soft gel tip is secured to the nail with gel. Okay, so both of those methods typically last for up to 4 weeks. Okay. And then down below that we have right here, this is the Russian manicure. So with a Russian manicure, we use an electric file. Okay, it's known as an E-file. And that file is used to remove the excess skin around the nail bed. And the result is a super clean finish. The technique does take at least an hour and a half because the process is extremely meticulous. Okay, and it does need to be performed in a safe way. So it can take a while, okay, but it's very detailed. Okay. Alright, here we have some manicure trends through the decades. Alright, so now we've talked about our different types of manicures. Okay, so I'm not sure if you've got any ideas yet. Okay, but that is just our starting place, okay? The type of manicure that you'd like. Let me see. Let's see, we don't need to look at all of the trends. Alright, so definitely we need to look at this part. This is a guide to all of the most popular nail shapes. Okay, so let's have a look at the most common shapes you might find. Alright, so here is our first shape. Now this is a rounded nail. You can see that there. Okay, and you can do a rounded nail with any length. See that? So this is a classic nail shape. It has a clean, rounded edge. Okay, and it's perfect if you like a neat, tidy manicure, or if you want to elongate the look of the fingers. The rounded nail will help you to do that. Okay. Let's see the next shape here. You might like the square nails. Okay, you can see it's more of a straight edge. Okay, so the square nail is created by filing the sides of the nail straight, and then you turn the file perpendicular to file straight across the tip of the nail. Okay. It's a very practical nail shape because it doesn't get in the way of doing things like typing or possibly, using your phone, tedious little things like that. Okay, so that's another common nail shape. Now over here we have almond nails. Okay, you can see the shape right here. It resembles the shape of an almond. Okay, so this is an elegant shape. You can see the model they've chosen here with the almond shape. That's a little bit of a longer length there. Okay, it looks exactly like an almond. Okay, the base is round and the edges are rounded toward the top of the nail. So they can be a bit fragile in this shape because of the narrow tip. Okay, so it may be a little easier to break this shape nail. Okay, especially if you're someone who uses their hands a lot for typing or work, things like that. You may not want to choose that shape. It may just be for some sort of special occasion. Okay, and now here we have what is called squoval nails. You see the model there? So if you can guess by the name, these nails are sort of a mix between square nails and oval nails. So this is a hybrid shape and it's a very unique option. Okay. Alright, so this is a very sort of unique shape. And it is found that this type of nail can be helpful for preventing ingrown toenails if you choose that shape during a pedicure. Okay. Now let's see over here. Not sure if you'll be quite ready for this shape. Now this is the stiletto nail. Okay, so this shape you may have seen a lot of on different social media sites. The stiletto nails, they're a very dramatic look. Okay, and you can only have this shape with long length nails. So the side walls of the nail are filed straight. Okay, and then they're filed up and over toward the center of both sides. You can see it here. that's also a very special look. It's not quite practical if you're someone who needs to do a lot of tasks with your hands. Okay, and here is the one that I had mentioned earlier. This is the coffin-shaped nail. Alright, so they're basically named after the shape of what they resemble. So this is another bold style. Okay, and it's best used with a longer length nail. So these nails have a tapered end that is squared off. You can see that there. Okay, so it's not, again, a very practical choice, but if you have a shorter coffin tip, it may be a little more practical and also minimize the risk of breakage. Okay, so I believe that was our last nail shape. Alright, and there is a lot of information in here on color. Okay, it gives a lot of different tips, and really you could choose the color just going by what you like, but a lot of people do like to follow different themes, especially for the season. Okay, so this is some trends for the fall season. You can see it's a lot of greens and oranges, yellows. Okay. Then of course winter, we have lots of deep colors like blues, reds, even green. Okay, lots of, maybe some sparkle is popular. And of course all of the different nail art that you can do, like snowflakes or different holiday seasons. Okay. Then in spring, lots of people like to do all of the pastel colors, all of the lavenders, yellows, and pinks. Okay, more bright and cheery looks. And of course the summer is a very fun one. Lots of bright colors, inspired by summertime things like fruits, flowers, maybe the beach. Okay, more sort of happy designs. And then we get into different designs according to holidays. See here. Okay. Some ideas for Halloween. So when we think about designing the nail for certain themes, things like that, even the nail shape can be meant for the design as well. You see these sort of dagger-like nails right here. Okay, so that's a popular one for Halloween. And you see this one here has a bit of what looks like blood splatter there. Okay, and then just your standard orange and black colors here. Okay. And then looking looking at Christmas. There's lots of sort of glitter. Okay, depends on how much detail you would like. You can really get a lot of really different and unique designs. Okay, so this one down here you see just has a lot of glitter. Okay, you see sort of like gems on there. Or you can just choose some red and white. Some snowflake designs. And then Easter, you see there's some that are designed to look like almost like that Easter candy. And these others here, you can see flowers. There's another more detailed flower design. So you can really do some beautiful things. Every nail a different color. Sort of like Easter eggs, right? Some designs for 4th of July with the red, white, and blue. Okay, there's other tips in here that we don't need to discuss, but we will give you some tips on how to best care for your manicure after you go home, okay, until your next salon visit. Let's see. Also some tips for getting a salon quality manicure at home. Okay. Let's see what else here. This is an interesting section that you might want to have a look at. These are some accounts on Instagram and I believe also TikTok that you might want to take a look at for some inspiration. Okay, so let's see here. There's some really beautiful designs to see. Okay, it's very beautiful. So really you can do anything that you like here. You just show us. We have all of the materials. Some designs on short fingernails. You can see this one here is very cute with the different colors and the flowers. Here are some of the TikTok artists here. See this one here with the pointed stiletto shaped nails. It looks like icicles, something like that. It's hard to tell. But yes, you will find a lot of inspiration. This one is pretty here. Can go along with your makeup if you plan out your whole look. You can see the pretty coloring on the nails there. And of course, some of our recommended nail polish brands. Some of these we use here in our salon. Let's see, manicures for men, tips for pedicures at home. So now we do have that service here as well. Okay. And let's see, more tips on the pedicures. And this is a good read. This is all about how to properly remove your manicure at home. If you have to, of course, we do provide that service to you here, but just in case you need to do it yourself, you can always give us a call, but your stylist will definitely talk about that with you, depending on what type of manicure you get, okay? And here are some tips for repairing damaged nails. Okay, very important to take care of your nails. Some nail care products to have in your home kit. Okay, so you'll definitely want some nail clippers, buffer block, nail polish remover. We like to recommend a glass nail file, cuticle pusher and trimmer, some base coat and top coat, and some cuticle oil. Okay. More tips on removing certain types of manicures. Manicures for kids. Okay, this is another popular service. So sometimes kids like to have birthday parties here for them and all of their friends, or you might want to bring in your child and you can get complimenting manicures. Okay, or you may want to get perfectly matching manicures. Okay. And here is listed some of the best salons all across the country. Okay, we've got some on the East Coast, the Midwest, just in case you're traveling or maybe you move. In the South, okay, South, and the West Coast. You see that beautiful design there? That looks very West Coast. Okay. And I believe that that is really all that we need to look at in here. So if you'd like, I will leave this here for you to look at, and I can show you some of the tools and colors that we might be using with you, okay? Alright, okay, so let's see here. These are really just some standard tools. Soft cotton to remove products from your nails. These are some of our detailing tools. It's just some cotton swabs to get into some of the little edges around your nails to get a perfect edge. Nice clean look there. This is just some of our shaping blocks. Okay, so they have different sized grits. Okay, to shape your nails in whatever design you select. Okay. See, I also have some oil here. This is a nice treatment for really, you can use this on your entire hand. This is nice for the cuticles, and it has a really nice scent to it. Okay. Some of our colors I will show you. This one here you might like if you're just getting a basic manicure. This is a nail strengthener. So this really helps if you're trying to give your nails a little bit of maintenance and sort of let them heal in between the more intense manicures. Okay, so there's that one. See, I did choose a white color. This one is nice. This is called Pearl. Okay, see, it's not a white, it's not so bright. Okay. And then I just selected some of these pinks that you might find yourself using. Okay. So this color is popular. It's sort of like very faint purple or pink, sort of in between. This is nice for a lot of the floral designs. Okay. And this one here is more of a pink. Okay. And we use all numbers for our polishes. It's a little easier to identify which color. So this is sort of like, this can go into a lot of different designs, but this is good for florals as well. Sort of like more of a Barbie pink color. Okay. So this one here is very, very light. Okay, it's almost like a nude color, but it does have a hint of pink or peach almost. So it's good as like a base color. Okay. That one is number 4. Okay, this is very, very purple. So this one is used in a lot of different designs as well. It's sort of like a very sort of standard purple. It's medium, not too dark, not too light. Okay. But we have pretty much plenty of different shades in each color. This is number 1. Okay, so this one is a darker color pink. Sort of like a dark berry color. Okay. This is good for the fall season. And this is also color number 1. Okay. In that color family. And the last one here is another pink color. Sort of just a medium pink, so this kind of fits into all of the different seasons, really. Okay. And let's see, this one is number 7. Okay, so I hope that this helped you to get a little bit of inspiration. Did you need some time to consider everything? Okay. Well, I will leave you here. You can have another look through this magazine, and I'm sure that you'll be able to make a selection. We do have plenty more inspiration books that you could take a look at as well. Okay? Alright, so you just let me know, alright? Alright, thank you so much.